Hello and welcome to a new vlog and trip report, and today we're traveling from Berlin to Rostock with the RE5 in first class, and here you can see our route on the map. We are starting at Berlin Südkreuz, which is the start of the line RE5, and we're heading all the way to the end of the line in Rostock. Our train today is a classic Dosto. It could also have been a Twindex, but that doesn't make any difference because in first class both trains are more or less the same. As you can see, we have the same seats, also the same seats like in the IC2. So you could say that this has the same comfort like a long distance train, but I would rather say that the IC2 has the same comfort like a good regional train. Nevertheless, for a regional train, it is a very nice train with a nice interior. It's quite comfortable, the seats are quite nice. We have a 2+1 configuration, and we also have a lot of features, which we will see in a second. Here we are leaving Berlin Südkreuz, heading on to the next stop at Berlin Potsdamer Platz, followed by the main station of Berlin and Berlin Gesundbrunnen. Our railway line in the beginning is the Berlin Northern Railway, but the part from the city center of Berlin till Hohen-Neuendorf is only used by the S-Bahn, so we are using different railway lines to get there, using the Berlin Ring Railway, the railway line Berlin-Szczecin and the Berlin Outer Ring to get to Hohen-Neuendorf, and then we continue on the Berlin Northern Railway via Oranienburg and Neustrelitz. And now we can take a look at the interior, which comes with movable armrests, retractable seats, which are quite comfortable, folding tables, power sockets, sun blinds, so literally everything you can imagine is available in this quite nice train. We're now on the Berlin Outer Ring, but we're soon leaving it to finally get on the Berlin Northern Railway and continue heading north. Next stop will be Oranienburg, first stop outside of Berlin. At this part we still have other trains with us. Until Oranienburg we have the S-Bahn with us, and then behind Oranienburg there's still a regional train on the same line until we reach the station of Gransee. One of the most important stops in between then is Fürstenberg, which is only served by the RE5, and then Neustrelitz. There are also some long distance trains on that railway line. The ICEs are not stopping between Berlin and Waren. The IC trains are stopping in the Neustrelitz main station as well. Landscape wise, the railway line is quite nice. You have a nice combination of fields, of forests, and then we are reaching the so-called Mecklenburger Seenplatte, which is an area in Mecklenburg where you have a lot of beautiful lakes. Here we are reaching the stop of Fürstenberg, quite a big station, even though it is only served by the RE5. The RE5 in general is operating once per hour between Berlin and Neustrelitz, and then every 2 hours there's a train on to Rostock and every other hour on to Stralsund. In the hour where the train is going from Berlin via Neustrelitz to Stralsund, there is an additional train that is only going from Neustrelitz on to Rostock. So that means in the end you have a train every hour on the whole length of the line. Here we've just left Neustrelitz, where you have a connection on to Miro and to Stralsund, where we can also see some very nice and interesting older trains. And we are continuing now heading to the Baltic Sea. Next important stop is Waren at the famous lake Müritz, also a very important touristic destination, therefore an important station that is also served by long distance trains. Here we can see the train that is going to Neustrelitz now, where you then have a connection to the RE5 coming from Stralsund on to Berlin. Here we can see the railway line to Karo and Parchim, which is only operated for touristic reasons, so there's not a train every single day. We are continuing now on the railway line Neustrelitz-Warnemünde. Even though this railway line is going to Rostock, we are not following it. We are leaving this railway line close to Lalendorf, and there we are changing for the railway line Bützow-Szczecin to reach the station of Güstrow. From Güstrow on we are continuing on the railway line Güstrow-Schwan, and then we are on the railway line Bad Kleinen-Rostock, which then will finally bring us to Rostock, which is the final destination of this train. I'm using this train because I am heading for the AIDAdiva. You've already seen my videos from AIDAdiva because I uploaded them immediately, but of course this video is still in the chronological order, so if you haven't seen my AIDAdiva videos yet, that's your chance to watch them now, then you're still in the chronological order, but otherwise we will continue in the next video already with the way back from AIDAdiva back home. Here we've reached the Rostock main station and I've left the train. Now I'm continuing with the S-Bahn on to Warnemünde, where I then stayed one night at the Hotel Neptune and boarded the AIDAdiva on the next day. So once again, in the next video we will be heading back from Warnemünde, Rostock, in the direction of Berlin, and further on. That will be the topic of the next upcoming video. Here you can see when this video will be uploaded. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video then.